This is a Diamol tribute run on Classic WoW with a Dwarf Hunter. The strategy I'll be doing here today will be to set up slipkick traps, the eyes will be friendly, all that fun stuff to make it easier for guildies to run through and get their own buffs as well. There are faster ways to do it, but I like doing it this way because it helps everyone else out. You're going to want to make sure that you have a Frost Oil, a Thorium Widget, and a C4M charge at the very minimum. I like to bring nades for the bugs to make it easy to get rid of them. And I'll show you why in a minute. You want to have Aspect of the Cheetah on pretty much this whole time. Stun that guy with Scatter Shot. Get up here. This whole platform up here is a reset spot. So if you aggro anyone, they can't chase you up here, they'll just reset. I've got a swing timer bar to let me know when I'm in and out of combat instead of a weak aura. This is just how I like to do things. From here, we stop here, get our doggo out, Eyes of the Beast, start sprinting. We want to pick up this pack here, and this pack here, Furious Howl, so we get aggro on all of them, and drop down. Spam stay and get out of Eyes of the Beast. They'll start running down out of my way. You want to make sure that he's over there and not over here, because if he's over here, he'll pull this pack and the aggro is a bit weird. Anyway, let's move forward. You want to go nice and quick so that guy doesn't pad over here and get in your way. Keep an eye on those dogs there. Hyenas, rather. Go straight in, pick up this key, keep moving. You want to beat this guy padding over here. Sometimes you'll get a this guy here. So this is going to stuff us up a little bit. We're going to have to feign death here. Reset. So this pat here, he's got 3 hyenas with him. You want to get him out of the way first before you start running down there. Watch your left for the guard that's going to pad up here in a minute. We don't want to aggro him if we can avoid it. If he does come up here, you can like sort of LOS him and he won't aggro behind here. Now, alright, he's not coming, we're good. You can get through here without picking up aggro, but if you do, it's perfectly fine. You kind of want to go here, go straight across, jump up here. This is a reset spot if you pick up aggro, or of course you can feign death. Hug the left wall, and you're ready for the next bit. Now this is where you want to get track demons on. You want to keep an eye on that eye. An eye on the eye, that's funny. You want to have your pet on stay here because you want him to return to this spot. So send your pet in, pick up that pack. Once he's aggroed, pull back, Furious Howl,
isn't ready yet.
and just keep going. Want to kill that eye as soon as you find him. Do not let him summon. That'll fuck up your day. Alrighty. We're here. This is the next save spot. Heal your pet up. Make sure he's good to go. Have it on stay. You want to go to this side to go through here. Wait for your feign death to come back, because we're only going to go to this corridor, then we're going to feign death again. Take bite off of auto attack as well, so you got plenty of energy for Furious Howl. In a second. Alright, we're safe. Let's send him in, and then we're going to send him straight to that warlock back there. There, Furious Howl to pick up the AoE of all the threat of all these guys. Keep moving. You want to move forward just enough to unspawn your pet, but not to pull these bugs. Now we want to feign death here again. Alright, we're out of combat, good. Now just stay here. Get our pet back out, heal him up. Now right here, I'm going to switch to Aspect of the Monkey, get my two-hander out, and we are going to drop a explosive trap. And I'll show why in a second. I like to send my pet out to this bug in particular. It's a good range for the Mithril Frag Bomb. Make sure you don't move forward until you've casted a Furious Howl, because sometimes these bugs won't notice your dog. They might notice you first if you start moving forward too early. Alright, so we send the dog in. Pop a Furious Howl. Alright, there we go, they're all going. Now we drop a bomb. Volley. Alright, let's get them all here, and let's walk into the bomb. And that's it. They'll just all die. Alright, we're gonna have our pet on stay just here, heal him up so he doesn't die, because these poison stacks they get pretty bad when you get to like 5 stacks. Pick up the loot. I have found blues in here before, so it's definitely worthwhile picking them all up. Nothing? Okay. You want to go forward first, don't go near this guy here, we'll pop him in a minute. Slip kick, we'll be trapping him in a minute. I'm just going to mark him up just so I remember where he is, but we're looking for this wandering eye first. The sooner we get rid of this wandering eye, the sooner we can take on the king. Now, don't worry about pulling aggro on this thing, because even if you shoot him here like I just did, it will not pull this pack, it won't pull any pack by himself, no matter what he does. Take note of when you killed him, because they run on a 25-minute respawn timer. If you kill the king before they will respawn and they'll be aggro, and it'll be a hard time for your guildies. But if you kill the king after they respawn, they will not be aggro. Now, we can... oh, yep, there we go. Whiplashes. That's what I was worried about. So now we are going to want to drop an explosive, actually. Explosive trap, yeah, that's okay, because when they come to me, I'll feign death and pop a frost trap for them to really fuck their day up. Alrighty, let's get this done.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. You can't cast that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
There we go, got rid of those. And the reason why we get rid of those is because a lot of the time people will come through here. Sometimes I'll run on this side, sometimes I'll run on this side, and getting rid of 4 of these at the same time is a little bit tricky if they're not expecting it. Alrighty, now for this part, we're going to go back to humanoid track. Oh, actually, we don't need humanoid tracking, we've got him targeted. We are going to send our dog in to that pack. Now we can sprint. Alright, we'll pick him up. Just bring him back. Furious Howl. While they're doing their thing, grab this trap immediately. Get this out of the way. Yep, continue, complete. Run forward till your pet despawns, then run back. And you want to feign death, like, right here. Alright, let slip kick go past. Do not come out of feign death. If you come out of feign death now, these guys standing in your trap here, they'll aggro onto you immediately, and you've still got that 30-second cooldown for feign death. You don't want that. Sometimes they'll bug and stay there, yeah, like they're doing weird shit right now. But yeah, okay, slip kick's trapped, those demons are back there, so now we can get our feign death back. Back onto aspect of the cheetah. This part is a little bit tricky. You can do one of 2 things here to get a slight head start. You can go up here. This is also a reset spot. However, slip kick will, if you happen to aggro slip kick, this will not work. He teleports you to him. It's really fucking annoying. So you can start your run. Essentially, you want to scatter shot this guy, and then concussive shot this guy, so they stay well away from you. And you want to feign death right there, so you're LOS on this pack right here. If they're too close to you, sometimes feign death will fail. So that's why you gotta concussive shot this other fella. You can start your run from the ground here if you're quick enough. You can tap over to concussive shot that guy, or you can start from up here. It's personal preference, up to you. I like to go from here personally. Alrighty, let's give this a go. Alright, we're sorted. Let's get to here. And let's feign death. Alright, now let's get up and viz-pot them immediately. Alright, you want to stay tight to this wall. Go straight to the next ramp. The timing is a little bit generous with the invis pots, but with the lesser invis pots, it's very tight. Sometimes you'll come out of invisibility right here and you might pull this pack behind you, and you might have to jump down and do your little run again after feign death comes back. At this point, I like to use... I haven't got it with me. I've usually got a trinket for the gnomish invisibility thing, but I don't have it today. Just a little bit of extra insurance. You want your pet to be here, basically, for this part. Heal him up so he's got plenty of health. Come up. You want to drop a trap around here. This is a pretty good spot. Sometimes, for some reason, with dwarves, you might pull this pack over here when you're running forward. I like to set up right here, just for extra insurance, again. Because sometimes when I'm running up past the ramp, like I know that night elves, they like to start down there, and they just run up. And like they've got a free run to the door. But for some reason, every second time or so, I'll pull this pack. So I like to start right here. Alright, now, we'll send the pet in. This is where our C4ium charge is going to come in play. So make sure it's on your hotbar, you're ready to go. You get this happening. Pick him up, go back. Furious Howl.
Isn't ready yet.
We didn't pull that pack this time, that's good. And feign death, we're right here. Wait for them to be outside of the trap, which they are. We can stand up now. I like to summon my pet just to the left of this wall here. Because there's a warlock in that pack, like he'll try to shadow bolt your pet. It's just less damage to your pet, really. That's the only reason why I do it. You can summon him back here like the other videos say, but I like to do it here. Now, we'll wait for feign death to come back. Yep, that's plenty of time. Aspect the cheetah, send him into this guy here on the left. That's what I like to do. Sprint. Pull back. Furious Howl. And then we'll just keep moving. Sometimes those Doom Guards will try to rain a fire on you. That's fine, ignore it. Go up here. Feign death again. Alrighty, now we got Captain Crumcrush. And this pack way over here. You've got to watch for the wandering pack of hyenas in this room, because sometimes I'll pat like way over here in your way, sometimes I'll pat over here again in your way as you're trying to run through. Just have a grenade ready and be prepared. Don't have your dash ready to go just yet, because we're not going to be attacking Crumcrush. I like to AoE tag him basically. So we'll let the wolf run through at normal speed. Once he picks him up, then we'll sprint him. There we go. Bring him back. Furious Howl.
Do that yet.
Oh shit. Okay, I forgot to see what I did there. I forgot to put him on stay just then, so I made a slight error. It's okay, they're coming for me. It's fine. We'll pop a feign death right here. Pet's still alive, which is really good. Alrighty. Oh, they feared him. Oh, that's why. Now, we're going to try and pick up these hyenas right here. Because we need to kill these hyenas before we take on the king.
Still recharging.
Right, we need to get moving.
That spell isn't ready yet.
So we can bring him up here.
Too far away. Not ready yet. Charging.
It's okay. They'll all come up here.
I don't have a target. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
So you want to pet stay, jump down.
I'm out of range.
Just let your pet stay there for a second. Let him come all the way down, or down to a point. Because we've got aggro on our pet with him. If we feign death here, we can start getting some mana back, and you'll start running back towards our pet instead of resetting. And we use this strategy again later for the Reavers when we have to clear them.
That ability isn't ready.
Alright, now we can get rid of him.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, assuming you've made it this far, we now have a 15-minute timer until we get to take on the king. You can take him on a little bit earlier, but I like to wait until the Wandering Eyes have definitely come back. The thing to know about this fight is the mage will change every time that you come here between a priest, a shaman, and a fire mage, and that will determine how the fight will go. Ultimately, if he's a priest or a shaman, you need to keep that mana at 0 whenever possible. The priest is a little bit harder to go to 0 because he'll just pop shields if he has like 50 mana or 100 mana. So you just got to deal with going through a shield when he pops it on the king. It's not that big of a deal. But with the shaman, he will he'll spam heal if the king is below 50% health, and it's really, really annoying, obnoxious to deal with. So make sure they're at low or no mana at all. The fire mage is the easiest. You can pretty much ignore the observer the whole fight because he has no healing abilities at all. He just tries to shoot you with his fireballs. That's it. So what we're going to be doing here is, when the fight starts, I will be using Eye of the Beast. I sprint, send my pet in, hit him, that'll pick up aggro, and then once you've got aggro with the pet, you can run just to this spot right here, and your pet will despawn, and then they'll start coming for you. That'll signal the start of the fight. You want to respawn your pet, and have your pet like tucked in right here, have him on stay. Let the king come right up to you, and basically what you want to do is once he's close enough, or once he gets to about here, send your pet in to pick up aggro, because you're the only person that's going to have aggro on him. And if you feign death, it'll just be a reset, because they won't go for your pet. What you want to do is once he's close enough for like a distracting shot or a arcane shot, whatever, you want to shoot him and jump off at the same time, and you want to move up to here. I don't want to. Oh, actually, you should be alright. I'll run up here, and this is where all your fighting is going to be happening. You will want to pop a Furious Howl at that point, because the mage will still be coming after you because he hasn't picked up your pet. But use Furious Howl, and you'll keep running toward your pet, and that's when you can start hitting him with your Viper Stings. Just dodge his damage, his spell casting, whatever. I think he does like a Mind Blast, if I recall. The Shaman will try to get you with a Lightning Bolt, and obviously the Fire Mage will just try to get you with Fireballs, but just completely ignore it. Don't even bother using your Viper Stings if you've got the Fire Mage. The King will he'll get close to you. Once he's close enough, he'll charge you. So you can either keep baiting him in to get these two closer to each other, by jumping down here, and he'll try and run up there to get down to you, or he'll have to run all the way over here to get down to you. and you can feign death down here. Don't feign death too close to them because there is a chance for feign death to fail. It is much better for you to feign death way over here if you get into that situation. The king is faster than you. You can't slow him down at all. Chorosh, though, the observer, the mage, you can use a concussive shot on him. I think you can use a wing clip, but don't quote me, but I wouldn't be getting close enough from the wing clip anyway. Just pop a concussive shot if you have to. And you can pretty much, you can juggle the king right here, playing with how close he is to you. Just by getting to like halfway up here, then dropping down again, going to the other side, drop down. You can get them nice and close together. But the king will still be running faster. And yeah, take your time. You will have to feign death many times. It might take 10 minutes to take him down, and that's fine. Feign death, get your mana and health back up. Once he gets close enough, I like to stand here. When the king gets close enough to here, you can start an aim shot, and he'll get shot by the time he gets to about here before he hits your dog. And your dog shouldn't be in any danger at all of dying and causing you to reset the fight. So yeah, aim shot into multi-shot. You can Viper Sting. You can even chase him along if once you get to the point where the mage has no mana, you can chase him along, and you can pop him with another aim shot. Don't go too far up though. If you get to say this point here, you'll notice this post right here is where your pet will despawn. So you do not want to go past this point. I'd say maybe this rock right here, don't want to go past this rock, because then you'll run the risk of your pet despawning, and then it'll force a reset. And that's pretty much it. Stay in aspect of the cheetah, keep your true shot aura up, and yeah, easy peasy. We're going to have a 5-minute break because still waiting for those eyes to respawn. Alrighty, we are 5 minutes to the eye respawn timer, so we can get this started. Notice you'll be in combat here. That's only because these ghosts can see you. They'll just keep you in combat the whole time, unless you're feign death down there. They'll never attack you. You can attack them, but you can never kill them. They're just there. Furniture. Alright, let's get this going. Eyes of the Beast. So sprint, you can make that gap. Alright, we want to pick him up. Alright, run over here, despawn him. And summon him again. Stay. Alrighty. Alright, this is the point where you want to send him in.
Not ready yet.
So send him back. Furious Howl. Alright, so see how they're... Oh wait, for some reason... We'll see how this goes. If they're chained together, I will do a reset.
I need to get closer and still recharging.
So go to here, feign death. Let him go all the way back up.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Like I said before, once he gets in range, pop him with a name shot. Into multi, into Viper Sting. Serpent Sting, sorry. Alright, good. They're not chained together, they are split. This is really good. This is what we wanted.
Too far away.
Just keep popping him with that Viper Sting. Whenever you get a chance. Alright, I don't like how separated they are. Oh. I'm going to feign death here. It's a little bit too dangerous. You don't want to feign death in his face because you would have a good chance of it getting resisted. So let's let him get close enough. good. They are definitely separated because he's still running.
Can't pass that yet. That's still
We're already at 55% mana, which is really good. Just want to get him down to 0 as soon as possible. Now we can go ahead and feign death here. Drink up. As soon as he gets in range, pop him another aim shot.
I can't cast that yet.
Pick him up, LOS him.
That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging.
Keep popping that Viper Sting, keep it ticking.
That spell isn't ready yet.
The faster he goes down, the better.
I'm out of range.
I'm going to bait him into a charge, that's fine. Waste a bit more of his time, and we feign death. Alright, let him get away a little bit.
I need to get closer. Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Keep him ticking down.
Can't cast that yet.
Alright, look, he's already at 66% health, this is really good. And the mage is at 4% mana, so we can get away with another Viper Sting right there. Drop down. Feign death. So now he's at 0, so we've got no fear of him popping heals, so now we can go all out on the king. And yeah, he will tick back slowly, but it's not going to be a huge issue. As long as you keep ticking him with a Viper Sting whenever he gets up here before he goes back down, you're pretty golden.
I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging.
You can sneak in another multi-shot.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, I'm going to get him to here. I want to get him a little bit closer to each other. So I'm going to drop down and run over here, feign death. I'm going to eat up, get some mana back. Alright, we're pretty much golden.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging.
The thing you want to do down here is don't charge up an aim shot, because they'll get to a point where they'll LOS you and they'll just have all these free hits on your dog. So if you're down there, don't bother trying to do an aim shot. He's got no mana, that's good. Get to position.
I'm out of range.
Aim shot. And this is pretty much it.
That spell isn't ready. Can't cast that yet.
Now we can chase him a little bit, get another aim shot out.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Into a multi-shot, hopefully.
It's still
Nice.
recharging.
Big damage. Now, let him come down here a bit.
To get closer.
Feign death. Let him go back. Rinse, repeat.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Only 8,000 damage to go.
Too far away.
When you feign death, make sure you don't come back. If you're using Serpent Sting, don't come back out of feign death until the Serpent Sting stops ticking, because you will pull aggro off your pet.
Can't cast that yet.
Alright, we're looking really good here. 5,000 damage to go. No matter. We can pull this guy back a little bit early, just so he doesn't get too close to our pet.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, once he gets down to fairly low health, he'll just start walking just like that.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, he got a little bit close there, that's fine. One of these, you can do that. Got a few options to get away from him. Now, the king is only at 193 health, so I'm just going to run in and flip an arcane shot and it's over. Oh, okay, maybe not. Arcane into an auto shot. Melee swing. Anyway, that's it. That's the whole fight. Very nice hunter leggings there. Leggings of destruction. Now, we're at this point. So what you want to do here... Don't talk to him just yet, because we have some Reavers to kill. Don't worry too much about your pet. You're still in combat because before the king died, you're in combat to these guys. But once you feign death, they'll stop being in combat with you. When you go up, you want to talk to this guy here. Make sure you do this before you open up the tribute, because he'll go around and he'll get... It's like a check to check which bosses are still alive. The more bosses you kept alive, the bigger the tribute, basically. Alrighty. Now we want to get our pet back out here. We'll heal him up. It's not crucial, but... yeah, good to keep him at full health. These two Reavers here will remain aggro. The Warlock... it looks like the Doomguard minion is aggro with you, but he'll only attack your pet. For some reason he doesn't like pets. He's a weirdo. Anyway, I like to put an explosive trap. Just want to get these down as quickly as possible, basically. So we're going to kite him up to the same spot that we just took the king down at. Get your pet into combat with them, because we'll be feigning death and abusing the ramp a fair bit to get rid of these guys. So I've got quite a fair bit of health. Just let him Furious Howl himself as much as he wants to, basically. The only time I really stop here is just for an extra multi-shot. But you just want to... your aspect of the cheetah is faster than them, which is good. So you really only want to turn around for multi-shot. Yeah, sometimes they will do exactly that. I tried to bait him out to get him a little bit closer so I could get in a name shot, but I messed up a little bit.
I can't cast that yet.
Kite them all the way to the end here.
That spell isn't...
same as with the hyenas. Put them on stay first, then send them back in.
that's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, put your pet back on passive. He'll go back to his stay position. And once this Reaver gets a little bit closer,
That's still recharging.
you can feign death and start eating. Alrighty.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, that's the first pack of rubies you need to kill. There is one more pack of 2. And then it's safe for anyone to come through. You can pick up the King's buff and the DM, the tribute, all that fun shit. So again, these minions, they look like they're aggro, and they'll only attack you if you have your pet out, but they won't chase you. They'll only go like a very short distance before they reset. Make sure you did it right. These eyes are now friendly, that's good. Alright, these are the 2 Reavers you want to pick up. That one there, and this one here, the ones that we slowed and scattershotted earlier. Don't get your pet out just yet, because these Doomguard minions, they might mess you up.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. Too far away. Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
And that's it. Make sure you loot them up. They've got a small chance to drop the shackle key, which is for not Thimblejack, I think it was. And you can get some pretty nice loot from there as well. I like the Hide of the Wild pattern, which can sell for a lot of gold, and some other really nice patterns. And that's it. You are the king.